I had a big weekend. Many of you can probably relate to the fact that it was a high school graduation weekend for us. Had a family member graduating and getting them out of high school. Made for a busy weekend. It's that time of the year, open houses and high school graduations all over Michigan. I don't know if open houses are a thing anywhere else, but they are here. Anyhow, Ivy joins me now because she spends her time with me on the weekends and at work as well. Ivy, good morning.
Good morning, Steve. It's always nice spending weekends with you.
Oh, there you go. Thank you very much. What's on your mind today?
You know, I'm just looking at this situation in California in awe. And, I think back to when we had that entire summer of riots and looting.
Oh, 2020.
Yeah, 2020. And all of the mainstream media outlets, MSNBC, CNN, are claiming that it's peaceful protesters and nothing to see here. How dare Trump send the National Guard? Just the amount, the level at which they will go to be dishonest is always incredibly shocking to me. And I want you to hear something that Gavin Newsom had to say. Anthony, let's play that.
20 minutes, and this issue never came up. I kept trying to talk about L.A. He wanted to talk about all these other issues. We had a very decent conversation.
When was this?
This was late Friday night, I think about 1:30 plus his time.
After the protests had started here?
After the protests, and he never once brought up the National Guard. He's a stone-cold liar. He said he did.
Okay.
Stone-cold.
Yeah, stone-cold liar. Okay, why is Gavin Newsom always deflecting blame? And we're talking about the California wildfires.
Who he is.
The empty reservoirs, the $12 billion deficit the guy has, riots in the street. These rioters are... Another thing is, how is it that there's always like cinder blocks or bricks
readily
or all
available.
These things that all of a sudden show up and that these protesters can then throw at police officers or buildings or cars? It's like magic. It's
I
like,
mean, look at the cars there. All of those cars, all those police cars, they're smashed. The windows are smashed. The officers are running for cover because they're getting hit with concrete.
And for those of you listening in, it's a bridge, and the protesters are on the bridge, and they're throwing rocks at the police officers, trying to get to their vehicles. I actually witnessed one guy get hit in the head with a giant boulder. It wasn't like a little tiny rock. It was just giant, freaking boulder. And that's peaceful.
No.
Burning cars is peaceful. Looting, I think I saw T-Mobile, shoe stores, any type of stores going and steal.
The Michael Jordan store got looted.
Yeah.
Badly, So nothing says social justice quite like stealing shoes.
Sure.
And then there was also, I saw a guy trying to defend his mini mart type place. They raided him. One guy ran and took the whole. You have lighters at the counter there. Stacks of like Bic lighters.
Yeah.
That was the thing he grabbed. A tower of Bic lighters. Stole that.
Okay.
Food, liquor, beer, blah blah blah.
Unreal.
But looting. That's the new social justice vehicle.
And a lot of these folks are flying Palestinian flags,
Mexican flags,
burning American flags. It's like if it's that horrible of a place, I would think that you would be lining up to get deported.
Yeah, go to Mexico, go to Palestine or whatever, do whatever.
That's what I don't understand. It's like, America's such a bad place.
It is?
Okay, so then what's wrong with deportations?
Right.
Hey, we're doing you a favor because you hate America so much.
Yeah, exactly. We done you a solid, right? We did you a solid. Get on out.
The other thing that just has me all wound up is this Simone Biles taking a hit at Riley Gaines. I don't know if you saw that at all, but she totally was like hammering Riley Gaines on the transgender issue.
Right, Simone Biles saying that she thinks that transgender should be participating in sports. Really? Should they participate in your sports? Seven-time world champion? Would you have won those world titles if you were competing against men? The answer is no. How about you do the Iron Cross, Simone? There's a reason the Iron Cross isn't offered in women's gymnastics because there are differences between men and women. I cannot believe Simone Biles came out and stepped on that landmine.
I can't either, to be honest with you, because it's she's clearly not in touch with what's happening in the real world here.
Right.
Which is, hey, biological men should not be participating in women's sports. And how about all of these young women who look up to her as this beacon of hope for the future to just say, no, I'm so sorry, but your first place position is going to be given to a biological man because that's right. And the fact that you worked so hard to get to the number one position as a woman, that's not good enough.
Yeah, Simone Biles,
and that
here's what
just-
Riley Gaines said. Simone Biles basically incinerated her entire legacy in 2 tweets.
Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of people are outraged by this. And I think it was just sometimes I think celebrities and athletes just need to take a moment and
And
stay
shut
in
up?
their lane. Stay in your lane. You have no freaking clue what you're talking about. And first of all, how dare you? You're a woman, and you have actually she owns a gymnastics gym, and she teaches young women how to become these amazing gymnasts. I mean, really? What you're completely so out of touch.
Yeah.
Like, stop it.
Fierce backlash she got.
Oh yeah.
Because Biles called Riley Gaines, who I've met a number of times and I think have tremendous respect for, 16-time All-American Riley Gaines at the University of Kentucky, called her truly sick because she says that men should not be in women's sports. Really? Truly
What's
sick?
truly sick.
What's
is
truly sick is Simone Biles.
Giving a championship to a biological male when a woman or a girl worked really freaking hard to get there.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong. That's what's truly sick. And this continues to happen even today. There was that with the one gal, the one softball team has a biological male pitcher, just won them state. I think it was a state championship.
State of Minnesota.
State of Minnesota. And so we hear these
embarrassing.
stories every month about something going on. And it's just like everyone's looking at it going, what? Come on. Well, let's get a little taste of reality here. And for those of you who don't know that, Riley Gaines' story is when she lost to the swimmer, the male swimmer.
The guy, right?
They actually tied, and they would not allow her to hold the trophy to get pictures. He was only allowed to do it.
Exactly.
He, she, whatever.
Absolutely. He, she. All that.
I mean, come
I
on.
gotta go.
All right.
Gotta leave it there. Ivy's fired up. It's okay. Love you, Ivy.
Love you.
All right. Take a breath. We'll be back. Some final thoughts.